and welcome back. This is Sadie,
And Chibi's.
and we are doing RimWorld 2. Double damn it, Josh. So, what we've done is we set up a battery room here, and our solar generator breaks down. Oh, why are you so bad, generator? But we are going to set up, we put a wall right here, so we can set up, oh, Wanderer join. So this is a mixed bag. Yay, free guy. But I always seem to get the worst luck where I get the guy who is nervous, neurotic, can't do nothing, and shows up naked. Murphy. Murphy is a teacher. He is cleaning blood. Well, at least he scrubs up. Let's take a look. He does not do medicine, has not done medicine rather, does not research, but decent melee. His stats aren't bad, but look over here. Incapable of intellectual. Okay, he's a fast walker, that's good. He is depressive, oh god, but has a green thumb, so he's gonna be an up and down kind of guy for us. Don't have a problem with him yet, but
The key word is yet.
let's see how he functions. That is, of course, the mixed bag when a wanderer randomly joins, is that you don't, necessarily get to choose how good they are. His animal handling I'm barely going to flick on. Cooking I want on at least a little for butchering. So hunting he's wants to do, but he's heavy in melee, and I don't necessarily love that in a hunter. Because if you're in range, melee, the animal's in range, so are you. Not a great plan. And we're just going to flick on a few other things for him and let him start tripping himself through. So, defenses, we need them. How are we going to get them? Well, we've got our batteries up and going. I think our first place to go, oh, and we've got mufflos up in our, oh, those are tempting. I'm going to spend the next couple hours fighting mufflo urges, man. Which sounds kind of dirty, actually, but that's not the point. We're going to go ahead and I think right about here, we're going to put our first wall and keep this area roofless for now. But that way, we're going to get up a little defensive wall action.
Yep.
Because we need some defensive wall action here.
Yep.
So I'm going to drop that out by 3, bring that down a little bit. Right there is where we're going to leave that open. Put that there, and then drop a door right there. So come up here. Now, these new handy dandy gizmos came out, a fuel generator. Those are exactly what it sounds. You put fuel in it, it will keep going. It's basically a wood stove for your gun. Everyone's going to be sending in notes, oh my god, she's a total gun nut. No, I'm not, but hey, girl needs to defend her home, and people are going to be coming in pretty darn soon with some strong and definite opinions about our colony.
They're gonna point out our defensive flaws in our colony.
Yeah. So right now, half the garden's on the outside, half's on the inside. One of the things you're going to want to make sure is if you go with this closed-in one, see how everything got dark? You want to come in with your architect in your zone, and you're going to unzone this roof. Expand no roof area. We do not want roofs over our crops. We do not want roofs over any of our solar panels. So basically, we're going to tell it, hey, there's no roof over here. Oh, listen to that beautiful sound. You know what that means? We have a raid incoming literally seconds after we built our gun. And our fuel generator has already been partially fueled. I'm going to pick somebody, have them refuel it real fast, and then I'm going to drag everybody else back home because that's where we want them. Most of them are back here anyways. They're all mining, and that is perfect. I'm just going to refuel our generator, see where our raid is coming from. Usually the first one takes a little bit of time. Chris is coming in. All right, we should be able to get that generator refueled and then send everybody back into the corner. It's probably the lesser exciting way to fight, but hey, little luck goes good. We'll be able to go ahead and do some capturing. Also, they are doing beautifully on the mining back here. That is what I want to see. Make sure I've got everybody back in here doing the mining. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Off we go. So way up here is our raider. He's sort of taking his time. As long as everybody stays behind that main door. Yep, pirates from the Falcons of Victory are beginning their assault. I love how half the names in this sound like, some car name.
Thunder
To
Cougar,
Falconbird.
Falconbird.
I'm
Yep.
waiting for them to attack. I think it's next. Josh is going to come around this corner. Let's see, how dead are we? We're going to take Josh and, yeah, Josh, stop trying to repair the turret. Going to let him come around. Oh, perfect. You didn't have to do that. Oh, and we are down. We're going to check. Hit. Oh, oh, oh. Green thumb, but lazy with a prostaphobe. Childhood on an Oregon farm. Oh, man, rough childhood, yo. But yeah, melee 10, social 10, but lazy.
Lazy.
I don't love it. I don't hate it.
Lazy is one of those I am neither for or against. You know, having as part of the colonist.
All right. Kidnap him, see what comes of it.
If we can't actually kidnap, recruit him, then we just, send him on his merry way. I find if we actually capture him and heal them of the gunshot wounds we inflicted,
Mm-hmm.
of course,
Yes.
the tribe or pirates will actually reconsider their stupidity against you.
Yep. So what I did was I took our bed off to our side room. We're going to capture him and we're going to rehab him. Because, either way, that's what you do, right? You capture, you rehab, and then you decide. So we're going to pop him down here in bed. We're going to give it a quick attempt to recruiting him, see how recruitable he is. And then we'll go from there. Because while I don't love his stats, I don't hate his stats. And it is a teeny tiny prison cell, but hey man, it's like day 3, so you're just gonna have to deal for right now. Also, Emily and Murphy are over here sleeping on the floor. They're nearly done with this chunk, and I think we're gonna go ahead and make those our next sets of rooms. We are in an eclipse, which is going to really, really, really screw with our... Oh, eclipse is ending. Perfect. So, the guns out here, you don't actually have to turn off as long as you've got a little bit of fuel for your generator, so it no longer saps your solar panel. I appreciate the tar out of that. Okay, well, Chris is below 35. It is a tiny room. He will probably be complaining. Yeah, worn out apparel. Wear, man, stop, trying to mug people. So, as it is right now, we gotta go hunting. So, since we did not get any meat from that encounter for the dog nor ourselves, let's go hunting. I am looking for iguanas. Those are sort of the squirrels and bunnies of this biome. And as soon as we find some, well, there's an actual squirrel, but as soon as we find some iguana, I'm gonna send out the boys to go bring us home some meat. Also, the chicken is still trying to lay an egg outside. Oh, noisy chicken is noisy. But, that's part of the egg. Then again, I suppose if I squeezed an egg out every morning, I'd make a heck of a fuss about it too.
It's also the drama queen too, so
Oh, yeah. Well, so we have a certain chicken that when she lays her eggs, she makes it sound like it isn't even. You understand me? Like it is. That is the most fabulous egg ever, and she wants you to know that she did a thing. And it is the thing, and you must respect the thing, which is her thing. So we grabbed some. Whoa, did you just see that? There's one muffalo and like 20 shot out of that one. I love how the tile overlay occasionally confuses the crap out of me in this game. We're going to go ahead and cut some agave there. I really don't. Yep, grab that agave. I'm gonna hunt that squirrel too. A little bit of squirrel meat. Nobody's gonna say no to that. And let's take a look here. What does the agave like to grow in? Yep, that's about the conditions I thought it wants. Unlike the berry plants, it's a little more subjective as to when these are ready. We could go after a couple boom rats. Normally I don't like fighting explosive things, but our little tribe is growing pretty darn quick. Let's take a look at these tomatoes. Also, we've got our cougar, and odd as it sounds, I'm going to start taming it. Reason why, cougars will not, there is a slim chance that they will attack when you tame them, but they also, ta-da, will go hunting for you. Small animals, pig size or down, your cougar will happily go tame. So we're going to take Emily out here and tell her to go pet a cougar. And there we go. Boop, 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 boop. All right, we have some idle colonists, which means they are done mining. Nice. All right, let's make this into a bedroom. Gonna come in here, grab our good old-fashioned mining tool, and just square that off a bit. Knock that out, knock that out. And we may as well make this room a little bigger too. Since, let's be honest, nobody really wants to sleep in a closet.
I'd hope not, anyway. That just sounds.
Massively uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So let's throw a bed in here. And we're going to toss a wall up right there, and then we'll expand this side. Make it, 2 rooms for the price of one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, look at that. So we found a whole new area by just picking out a few spots. Okay, Chris is no longer going to be complaining about his tiny room. And that's what I mean by you can just manage to sort of find a new spot by picking through these walls. We may have to wall off some of this to make our next bedroom. I was going to put it on the other side, but hey, the bedroom gods giveth. We should also start piping some power into our plant. Because right now, of course, we're just going to the batteries, which, well, great. All right, so Josh's bed is here. I guess we'll give Josh the first bedroom since his bed's about to be covered by, steel conduit.
Yep.
So he now has a bed. Ooh, right here we have gold ore.
Nice.
So we're going to go ahead and we are going to use the vein miner. There is 5 hunks of gold ore there. That suits me just fine. Mine out some of these extra niblets. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Figure we'll continue our bank of bedrooms going south. We have struck gold ore, I'm aware. How much longer we have on those strawberries? 84% grown, the potatoes are 66. These weird potato oak hybrids are almost there. So everyone's starting to complain a little bit about food, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut a few more hunks of agave. Maybe hunt up some boom rats. I mean, worst thing that happens, let's make sure that our melee guys are not the ones doing the hunting, because while I love them,
No.
you do not want to manually hunt your boom rats. All right, Emily the teacher and Murphy the teacher, neither of them are being allowed to hunt right now because that's a bad plan, man. So I'm going to just straight up flick hunting off for those two because while they might want to, this is not a plan I agree with. All right, Chris no longer needs this bed set as medical, so we're going to set it as non-medical. And we have cargo pods dropping from the skies. Oh, berries. Occasionally, they give me the right thing. I love when sometimes they're like, hey, here's 5 more pieces of leather. And I'm like, I got 300 pieces of leather sitting here.
Yep.
Sometimes those cargo pod gods do not love me. Also, if we come over here, it looks like one of the boomalopes was hunted. Or not boomalopes, the boom rats. See all that little bit of fire? This is exactly what, try to... Oh, nope. Look here. See the cougar? So remember how I said cougars hunt small animals? Look at health. Burns and scratches. So this has been hunting, and as a result, it got some trees. Now, luckily, these trees are just going to burn out this little section. But on my last world, I had it go in an area like this, and it just cleared out a ton. So we would like that our friendly, lovely cougar to be befriended and loved and adopted so it can go hunting for us. Because that is the goal. Get your animals to do some of the what they call dumb labor for you. Is Murphy naked? No, Murphy has a vest on. Well, Murphy, I guess that sort of counts, right? Okay, 19% chance to recruit Chris. He's going to recruit pretty quick then. Of course, the giant bedroom now probably makes him quite happier.
Yes.
So I'm thinking we'll extend this hallway going this way, tap it into here, and start making some more bedrooms there. Because, hey, when life gives you a giant ball of space, you go with it, right? So I'm going to put it right there so it almost breaks through. Oh, we have a new recruit. Guess what happened? Chris decided he's our friend, which is good because that saves me time. Oh my goodness, so many muffalo just wandering around. They are adorable. Now, before you wonder, yes, they should be able to walk right out that gate.
Are they going to? Probably not.
So we got a new recruit and I believe more cargo pack. Nice. Meat. Pork. Yeah, mystery meat falling from the sky. Nothing wrong with that. It's probably that cafeteria sloppy joes, right? Ooh, and over here we have broom rat leather. Not even gonna question why that's there. We're moving along here. And it's berry picking time out here. Hunter lacks weapon. So let's take a look at our patient. Well, let's turn that on. Bed rest and flicking. Warden, he is at a 10. I think that puts him at the highest. Yes, it does. So we're going to drop this down to 2. Did we get another cargo pod? The heck, the cargo pods are being extra generous today. Oh, also there's an iguana. We're going to hunt the crap out of that. Don't get me wrong, I am not mad that the cargo pods are generous. I'm just a little confused by it. Normally it takes way longer for half as many cargo pods to show up. All right, let's go back here. Handling, I want him to just feed things. Cooking, I want him to butcher. Hunting, let's take one quick glance again. What are your actual skills? Melee. We're gonna keep your hunting off because we do not want you punching things trying to kill them. Construction, flick that on. Repair, flick that to highest priority. Again, we want things fixed as soon as it goes. Your growing, I think, is nearly the highest, so we want that up. Your mining's pretty decent. flick on the others, just so you'll dabble in them as needed. What are you muffalos doing? We have elephants and muffalos in a mixed herd over here. That is kind of adorable.
It is.
So normally right about now I'd be planting a big old hayfield, but with these muffalos in the middle, I'm pretty sure they'll eat it before we get a chance to. And one of our batteries broke down. Alright, well someone will be there in a second to repair that.
Unless they're gonna be silly and not, but...
Yeah, nope, they already have. We're going to throw in another battery there. This battery room's currently designed to hold 4 batteries. We figured that was a good start. We are mining out our gold over there. This room, I think we're just going to expand, throw up a wall, and make it a new bedroom.
Sounds good.
Because, hey, you know, it sounds better than imprisoning the neighbors again. Enlarged it just a wee bit, throwing up a new steel wall. I think we're going to just put a wall right here. Throw off another hallway there and get everybody into their own space. Because I think that's what they really want right about now, is just a little bit of their own space.
Yep.
Start nicking out some of these corners. But I think if my math is half right, and it's probably only half right, we should be able to get 3 slightly crooked rooms up. We can always square them up later. But that will get everybody into their own room. It will minimize complaints. You get so many good things when people stop complaining.
Like, you know, people not mentally breaking because they don't have that extra square foot of room.
I was going to say people not complaining, but yeah. All right, Muffalo, what is your Muffalo needs? Yeah, well, if you would wander outside the gate. Now we see, so we have an elephant and a Muffalo here, both eating our plants.
That's like a bajillion.
Yep. So we're gonna have to hunt those. All right. I have not yet hunted an elephant. I've been very timid, but here we go. We're gonna go hunting an elephant. This is either gonna go swimmingly or terribly. Hey, Josh, you've got our best gun. So we're gonna draft you, put you here. Chris, I would like you to go. Let's see. I want to draft you to go inside. Actually, let's just do this. We're going to make a homes area, and we are going to restrict people to the home area. So everyone that I don't want hunting right now keeps their happy tookus outside. All right. So we need Chris inside, we need Murphy inside, we need Emily inside. Those are our melees, and we do not want them in there. So we're going to limit them to the house, and they will work in the house on the mining while we deal with the mess outside area. We need to do an expand allowed area, and we want area 1. Area 1 is going to be inside the compound. Actually, inside our cave.
Yep.
And Josh has a gun. And Maggie has a gun. Everybody else, get your tookus inside, please. Chris, we're going to go ahead and undraft you and send your butt inside. All right. Maggie, I want you to come right here. The real trick is, you see right here, we've got a boom rat. So I want to let that clear out before I start firing. Because bad things will happen if you get more than one. All right. Ready?
Yep.
Firing at the Muffalo. Okay, one down. Because we have like 20 here. I'm going to fire at the next Muffalo. get this muffalo. The good news is we have a crap ton of meat currently on menu.
Yes.
In fact, let's come on down here, and we need to make a quick fridge because
Yep.
holy muffalo, meat Batman. By the way, holy muffalo meat Batman, my new favorite Robin. Oh, come on, you know that. Holy muffalo meat Batman, you are so into the muffalo meat Batman. That sounds wrong, actually.
I'm allergic to the spring thing.
It is.
Spring is actually sprung.
A spring has sprung, and with it has come plenty of. Alright, do we risk the elephants? We have enough meat for like days, but we still have 4 elephants.
Maybe build another gun.
Nah, I think that might be because the muffaloes did not stampede, which I appreciate. I'm gonna undraft that. Build a second gun because in case.
Yep.
I don't feel too secure on my choice to hunt the crap out of elephants all at once. All right, we need to get this room built. So I'm gonna have Murphy prioritize. No, sandstone is forbidden. Why would sandstone be forbidden? Murphy, why are you so bad? Okay, get people prioritizing. There we go. And it is night because that is what happens. You get 3 things set up and then it's like, we go nap now. Want those muffalo holds soon as possible. And this room is nearly done. So I might be a jerk, wake somebody up in the middle of the night and make them do this. Hey Chris, come on. You're not only are you getting kicked out of your bed. Let's see, does Chris have mining turned on? Yes, he does. And actually, it's a 7, so we're going to flick mining up high for him. Because mining is one of his best skills. It doesn't let me mine it, but it doesn't want me to deconstruct it like a wool either. What the heck? Is my sandstone glitching?
Maybe.
Let's try it again, see if we can get it now. Huh. Alright. Plan B. We'll knock out the spot next to it. Let's see if that works. So we have rare Thumbros coming through. As much as I love this later in game, right now a Thumbro is probably a bit too butch for us to take on. Of people in poor moods, because of course, you know, early in game, nobody likes the size of their bedroom, nobody likes anything. We have things that need, there we go. All right, for some reason now, boom, they fixed it. So let's get that wall built, get a fridge in there, and start making this work. So here under temperature, we've got the cooler. The cooler does exactly what you would think a cooler does. It cools the room. Actually, let's reverse those 2 locations. Put the cooler here, so it's blowing cold air into the room, and put the wall next to it, because of course, you remember your dad. I'm not paying to heat the outside.
Yep.
Yep, everybody's dad said that. Which reminds me, whose dad actually did pay to heat the outside? Because, like, seriously.
Who knows?
Again, with the muffaloes inside. I'm tempted to build a gun inside, hunt the muffaloes, and just make the world's biggest, you know what I mean? If they're going to be nice enough to walk all around my walk-in fridge, one of my batteries broke down. Battery, why are you so bad right now? Oh, okay. So this room here we need to make into a meat stockpile because meat and food, that is what we need in here. It's a pretty darn big fridge. I normally don't make them this big, but hey, I'd planned on it being a prisoner room right beforehand. And of course it wants to make one giant stockpile. So let's make this into two now. Right up to the door, or right up to here. Thank you, that's stockpile one. We're going to deconstruct those two things and expand that zone just a wee bit. So what do you think? Are we having good luck this time? It feels like we're doing great.
So far, I haven't wanted to say "damn it, Josh" too many times.
I know, it seems so weird. I'm used to, cranking the whole time. Of course, you know what that means. In like 5 minutes, we're going to be raging.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got our fridge set and it is set to critical. Now we're going to set up our dumping stockpile, and I think we're going to just move it onto one side of this room. Right now, yep, how are we doing? We got that thing connected yet? Okay, reconstruct, connect. Because I want to get these last two muffalo inside. There we go. And I think set up a gun inside and we'll start the great muffalo harvest.
Yeah.
Because when life gives you muffalos,
You make muffaloed.
Oh, you mow the muffalos down. So we'll put one gun here. And one gun here. And we will start, I think we call it the Muffalo Zuka. So join us next time as the Great Muffalo Massacre on Damit, Josh continues. Holy Muffalo meat, Batman. I'm Sadie.
And Chibius.
Signing off.